Hey everybody, what's up? Good morning. I wanted to switch gears a little bit with this video. I've been asked a lot recently about being a small business owner, more or less, especially targeting training. I apologize ahead of time for this video. I'm not going to try to make it really long, but there's probably going to be some ranting. So the reason people ask is they're basically curious how to make a training business successful, and just with that, a small business, when you're talking about the supplement shop that we have and everything like that. I, by all means, have the answers. I'm still learning as I go. I mean, even at 26 years old, I'm still learning. So I by no means want you to think this is a cure-all video. It's simply just an opinion. I think a lot of times it starts with the individual and your visualization. Blech. So what I mean by that is a lot of people have dreams of what they want to do, whether it be owning their own business, whether it be, having their dream job, whatever. And a lot of people have that vision, but a lot of people don't pursue it. So what ends up happening to a lot of people that I've come in contact with, and what I promised myself I would not do, is, you go to school, you go to college, you get your degree, you start a family, have a wife, kids, house, all the stuff, the American dream says that you should want and need to be okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what ends up happening to people is if you don't pursue your dream, you're forced to let it just die. And what ends up happening is when you get to an age where you're comfortable and you're complacent with where you're at, that kind of comes back to bite you. So you'll wake up one morning and you'll just be like, oh my God, what have I done with my life? What have I done the last 20 plus years of my life? Because you'll wake up one morning and regardless of everything that you have, whether it be resources, your family, your kids, which are all things that you're very blessed to have, you're just gonna not be totally happy. And you're gonna have a void. So I was determined for that to not be me, because when I was growing up, especially working in the gym environment, I met a lot of people that was the case with, but specifically targeting clients. I had a lot of clients tell me that, and then clients that had to go back when they were 30, 40, 50 years old and try to re-pursue that dream that they've always wanted and that career they've always wanted. And I just didn't want to do that. So that's one. You have to have a vision of what you want to do, and you have to pursue it. The sad thing about that fact alone is the people that are going to be inhibiting of that dream, the people that are going to talk down on that dream, a lot of times are going to be the people closest to you. And that may not be the case with everybody, and I'm specifically referring to family and friends. They're going to be the people that are the most negative about that dream. And it could be because they're trying to look out for you, they're trying to take care of you, they realize how hard it is. But at the same time, that's a double-edged sword. You still need to be supportive. But unfortunately, the way it works, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate, those are the people that are going to be the most detrimental to that dream. The people that have the biggest influence are going to be the most negative. You really can't listen to that. I mean, the reason I say don't listen to it within reason, because if it's, somebody giving you financial advice or something like that, you need to take it into account. But the bad thing about it is that person is not going to be you. When they wake up, 20, 30 years later, that person is not you. That person is not going to understand how you feel, what you're missing out of your life, and what you want. So, they're not fully going to understand your dream, whatever it is. The other thing is, you have to be dedicated to something when it comes to yourself. You have to be dedicated to the process. Having a small business, whether it be training, a coffee shop, whatever, it is a process. It is a freaking process. And I'm learning that more and more every day, that it just does not happen. And it just doesn't just click. It just doesn't. So, it requires a lot of legwork, it requires a lot of hours, it requires a lot of time from you that gets taken away from your family, your loved ones, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, what have you. And a lot of the times people can't do it. And it's not a bad thing, because it's the reality, it's demanding, and it's taxing on your life. But, it comes down to how bad you really want it. You need to be able to visualize what you want, and you need to be able to fully understand what you're getting out of it. So you need to be able to kind of sit down and be like, I need to visualize the positive. I need to visualize what I want. If you want a big house, a nice car, whatever your dream may be, it may not even be materialistic. You need to have a constant reminder, a constant vision of that to be successful. It keeps you focused on the goal, and it keeps you focused on what you need to do to make that goal happen without giving up on it or getting tired. The trick is, can you do that? So can you visualize how to be successful and what you want when times are bad? You know, when bills are stacking up, when the business isn't going good, when you're just like, oh my God, man, I just need to quit and give up and go back to what I was doing. You know, do you have the patience and the perseverance to sit there and be like, you know what, I need to stick this out. This is my vision. This is what I want. And I don't care what anybody says, I'm going to finish it out and make it happen. And the reality is, a lot of people, most people don't possess that fortitude. So, I mean, those are just some pointers that I wanted to, you know, kind of give out. I'm sorry that, you know, the video is like 5 minutes long. I wanted to give out some pointers just from my experience that I've been through and that I've seen happen in my life with being a small business owner. And, you know, staying motivated through the whole process, especially when times get hard, you know, and it's hard. So you need to use your resources with people you know that own small businesses, your family, your friends. You know, confide in those people, talk to those people that go through similar struggles. It's the only way you're going to get around it. Definitely the only way you're going to get advice out of it. That's what I had to do. I mean, Trevor's been a huge help for me to be able to be like, look, Gage, this is what I went through. This is what the deal is. This is what you need to kind of do and reassess. I mean, my dad's been the same way. My mom's been the same way. There's been a lot of people in my life that have helped me with that. So anyway, that's just a little caveat video for you guys about, you know, being successful and kind of what you need to do. If you have a dream to do something like that, I mean, go get it and pursue it. Seriously, just go do it. So I'm going to continue trying to make videos for you guys per request, whatever you may want. You guys can come see me at the shop today. I'm there from 10 to 7 at Affordable Athletic Supplements. I've got some clients today. Feel free to stop in and say hi, and I'll be there. Or you can reach out to me through email or check out the website, www.wgmpersonaltraining.com. Have a good day, guys.